Big John Studd, a mainstay of the WWF through the 70s and early 80s. He would even feud with Andre the Giant. And I guess it reached a peak at the first WrestleMania, that whole $15,000 body slam challenge match. At the time, Studd is the heel, Andre is the babyface. Studd's going to retire in 88 after teaming with King Kong Bundy for some of the time as part of the Heenan family. What do you think led to the decision for Big John Studd to retire?
I think he realized that when you retire, you don't get paid.
Oh,
You know, it wasn't like he was 65 and going to go collect Social Security.
wait, hang on. No, I'm asking why did he retire?
I thought you asked why he came back.
Oh yeah, I'm asking why did he? Why did
I
he
think he
think
was
he had
just
to retire?
done.
He was burnt out, or his body
Yeah,
was beat up, or both.
yeah. I think he was just. I think he was just done. I think he was just burnt out and wanting to get off the road. And man, you know, it was a different business, and you worked every day.
Right.
And those days off were few and far between, but you wanted to work every day. The more you worked, the more you made. The more you made, the more you worked.
Let's talk about December of '88. After he retires, our pal Big John Studd comes back, and he's on the Brother Love show as a surprise guest. And Brother Love says that Studd's success was only because he was managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan, and then he welcomes the Brain to the set. Studd wants nothing to do with him, calls Heenan a weasel, and Studd announces he's no longer a
Ooh.
part of the Heenan family. So I like when you said you sort of gave us the answer before we got there in terms of he realized when you retire, you don't get paid. What do you remember about working with Big John Studd? Was this somebody that Vince was still enamored with? We've always heard that Vince was always interested in the attractions and these larger than life characters and guys who could pass the airport test. Studd checked a lot of those boxes.
Sure did. And I, look, I knew John Studd from his days in Texas, in Dallas. So in the mid 70s, I first met Studd. We would drive John to the airport and talk to him about everything under the sun. Knew his wife to be at the time, his fiance would become his wife. And, but John was, this just really, I don't know, man. I don't know if John really belonged in the business. He did because he was a giant and looked like he belonged in the business, but I don't think John truly loved and or enjoyed the business per se. So, coming back, John had presented himself as, oh my God, I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm deadlifting 1,000 pounds and what have you. And so I'm shooting vignettes with John. And he, as I've told you before, like superstar Billy Graham, brother of the arms, 42 inches and all that good shit. Guys will exaggerate over the phone. You didn't have internet. You didn't have FaceTime. Well, hey, man, just jump on FaceTime. Let me see how you look right now. We didn't have that.
Right.
If you took a picture, you had to send it off to go get developed. You'd get it in a week or two. All right, kids? That's what we did back in the day. You didn't have a phone, take a picture, and send it to somebody else. And if you took a picture of your junk and you sent it to go get it developed, they would turn you in to the police. All right? So don't do that. Shit stays with you forever. And this is advice to just people out there in general. Why are you taking pictures of your junk and sending it out on the wide world of web internet? Damn you, clouds! And so anyway,
if you've ever wanted to see an old man yell at a cloud, there you go. We made it happen.
So Studd, let's talk about how God he's lifting more than he ever had. He's in great shape, and we could do all these. Vince is like, oh my God, we do all these strongman vignettes. He's deadlifting 1,000 pounds. We could put some gimmick weights on there, make it look like 1,500 pounds, whatever. I get John to the gym.
Uh-oh.
I got my crew there. Got everything. I probably have, I don't know, 450 pounds on the deadlift, but it looks like it's about 1,200 pounds.
How does it look like it's about 1,200 pounds first?
Well, because there's a lot of other weight on there.
There's gimmicks on there.
There's weight.
Okay.
It's not probably as accurate as it says.
I got you.
So John can't do it.
He can't do the 450.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, which is okay. See, this is going to take us to a story later on in this podcast. But John couldn't do it. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. I was okay. Let's try something else. And everything that we did, man, it was to say that he exaggerated a little bit would be an understatement. But I know how to shoot shit, and I know how to make things look better than they are.
Right.
And he looked like $1 million coming back. And that was Vince saying, oh, God damn it. Made him look great. I said, yeah, I get that. But whatever.